Hello, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the second half of March from the 16th all the way through the 31st. General reading as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I will include a link to the decks and creators that you see here today, and cross-watchers are always welcome. Let's begin, Scorpio. So these are the two decks that I'll be using when Spirit speaks by Medium on a Mission, and we'll grab a card from Signs from Spirit Love Oracle by Mystic Moon. All right, so let's start. What's your first message? Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Scorpio. And love and life for the second half of the month. I'm guided to this one. We have spring, which is, I believe, next week, or maybe like in a week and a half, I think. It's around the corner. This is such a beautiful card. And all of these beautiful flowers right there. So there's something that you're meant to experience, possibly during the springtime. And this is also the possibility of growth and something that's blooming in your life or even your love life. All right, so let's add another. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Scorpio. What's your second focus message? I'm guided to this card. We have names, energy alignment. So if you happen to be seeing your person's name or even a specific word that's tied to this individual, we do have an M right there. There's a number 3. Okay. And it's interesting, we're still in March, obviously, being the third month of the year. So there's something about March, possibly your person's name that could have an M in it, but obviously any name that you see that's tied to your person, there's something that's coming through here. And obviously the spring season is during the month of March. So there's something about the timing that's trying to grab your attention, perhaps. All right, so I'm going to set these guys aside and let's take a look and see. I'm going to start off with the Moody Moon Messages Masculine Edition, focusing on the Divine Masculine for this connection here by Sister Moon Tarot. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Scorpio. All right, so what do we need to know? Communicative, honest, open, truthful. They want to be able to communicate with the feminine here. I mean, again, we're pretty much in the spring season. So that could be an indication here, feminines, that your masculine is ready to start talking to you. Look at this. They're feeling nostalgic. They're missing you. They're yearning for you. They are really heavily thinking about you, reflecting on the times that you guys have shared together. This is the next card. Look at that. Romantic, loving, emotional, sentimental. They want to be able to connect with you again. They're tapped into their strength right now. Okay, strong, capable, powerful, empowered. Maybe they were feeling weak before, which is why you haven't heard from them. What else, please, for the masculine? So they're feeling nostalgic, feeling romantic, feeling empowered at this time. They're ready to be open and honest with you, feminines. We've got cards coming through here. What do we have? Energized, bright, glowing, strong. There's that reference to your masculine feeling quite strong at this time. Some masculines are coming through with this scattered energy. They can't focus, thoughts busy. Part of this energy for me when it comes to this particular card is, you know, we might have a masculine that's been quite focused on their career, whatever it is that they do on their day-to-day that keeps them busy. But that does not mean that they don't think about you. Feminines, clearly they do. And then we've got this love card, true, devoted, loyal. That's beautiful. that is a part of your masculine's energies coming through here. They still love you. They still feel connected to you. They're thinking about you. They're missing you. And they want so badly to reach out and communicate. So let's go ahead and grab some messages for the feminine. This is the Moody Moon messages honoring the cycle of the divine feminine now. Again, by Sister Moon Tarot. So this is the counterpart deck to that one. So the masculine version. So let's go ahead and see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Scorpio. So feminines, where are you at? Where are you at? Devising, crazy and calculated, but acting calm and collected. Okay, so if you're in that energy, if you resonate with that, that's where you are. We've got self-care, spoiling myself, and loving myself, which is always a great thing, to dedicate some time to yourself and, you know, putting yourself on your priority list. You could also be feeling a little bit crazy because you haven't heard from your masculine, but it seems that that's around the corner. They're definitely thinking about calling, contacting you. We have detached. So some of my feminines, you could be feeling detached right now. I don't even know if I care anymore. Maybe it's been a really long time since you guys have talked or interacted. And the thing I get with this is that, yes, you might have detached from your masculine, but there is a part of you that still cares, regardless of what this card says. I feel that this is what you're trying to convince yourself, that you don't care. Because you wouldn't be watching this reading if you didn't care. You wouldn't care that they're feeling nostalgic, that they're thinking about you, that they still have these romantic feelings for you, which could certainly include love. You wouldn't care, right? If none of those things mattered, you wouldn't be watching this reading. Searching. I thought I had the answers, but now I don't know. Which is why you're focusing on yourself in the meantime. You know, so that you can do some soul searching. And that's very much a part of the energy of the Hermit and Tarot. Is just kind of going within, contemplating, reevaluating where your life is. Just some quiet time, some solitude to be able to figure things out. So that you will be able to find the answers within your heart. See that? Head over heels. You are the only one I want. You still want this masculine. And it makes sense that you're feeling lonely without them. They're yearning for you. They're missing you. And this card does say it would be more beautiful if you were here. So yeah, you're in very similar energies, I feel. So even though you're trying to convince yourself that you don't care, the reality of it is you do. You do care. You still have love for this masculine and perhaps still having these romantic feelings. And maybe you're feeling just as nostalgic as your masculine here and wanting to communicate as well. And again, we've got the spring season coming up. So that can be any time now as to when you reconnect with your person. So let's go ahead and add to this with some tarot. I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher here. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Scorpio in love and life. What else do we need to know here? Angels and spirit guides, please. We've got the world, okay? The world is in your hands. Just, it's cycle completion. There's one phase of this connection or even one chapter of your life that needed to complete. And what that does is it makes room for new possibilities, new opportunities in love and other areas of your life where things finally fall into place, giving you new opportunities to start fresh, to start over. And when it comes to this connection, this love connection, there are certain aspects of the relationship that weren't working, which is why more than likely you guys are having issues at this time and not together. This is what can bring you guys back together. With that Hangman, you guys had to let each other go. But doing that might have actually helped you both to heal and to see things from a different perspective, to be able to appreciate your person's point of view in all this. And what that actually does is it makes more room for growth. By letting things go that no longer serve a purpose, it makes more room for you guys to be able to work on this partnership. Let's see what else. 10 of Wands. There could have been these heavy burdens that some of you guys have been carrying as a result of whatever it is that you've been through, either individually or together. This could also mean for some of you, Scorpio, that right now you're just stressed out. You've maybe taken on too many responsibilities and you're just being pulled in all sorts of directions. Too many obligations. And so if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling overloaded, if you're feeling burnt out, that is the energy of the 10 of Wands. And so maybe it's time for you to just relax, take a vacation, just have some downtime. We've got the 9 of Cups, and then we've got the Lovers card right here. So this is satisfaction. This is emotional stability here. There's a wish that can still manifest as far as you reconnecting with somebody that you care for and love. This could also be very prosperous in energy for some of you. Financially, things might be looking up as well, or you're realizing a dream in some other aspect of your life. It could be a career where you finally get a raise in pay or a promotion, or you get some sort of reward or recognition for something that you've been doing. And as a result of that, through those rewards, maybe it'll allow you to be able to afford the more luxurious things in life that maybe you couldn't afford those things before. So things are improving here in that area, as well as the potential for your love life and that wish and dream to come true. This Lovers card, for some of you, maybe your person could be a Gemini. This represents a deep love between two people. That romance can be restored. It can represent a partnership that can come back together, come back into union. There's always a choice, a decision to be made when the Lovers card presents itself here. And I feel that choice belongs to both of you. As long as you're both invested in it and wanting this to come back together, then you both need to take whatever first step you need to take on in your individual side of the street to be able to come towards each other. And the masculine coming through with that King of Cups energy. Cups, of course, is water. Scorpio, you are a water sign. Someone who's very caring, very loving, compassionate, emotionally balanced. You know, if you're focused on a masculine here, my feminines, this is somebody who could actually be a very good husband or father. They are mature, they're compassionate, okay? Very affectionate. This would actually be a really good life partner for you. So there are choices that need to be made here, heavy burdens that need to be laid down, healing that needs to happen, doors that need to be closed, and new doors that can be opened. So I kind of feel here that you guys have the potential to come back together and to find happiness in each other once again. The love is still here. The love is definitely still here. Okay, so let's add to this, Scorpio, with some cards from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck. Angels and Spirit Guides, please. For Scorpio, what else do we need to know? What else do we need to know here? We've got Love Dance. I love this. There's no one else on this planet I'd want to go through this dance of life with. You are my other half, my best friend, my lover, my plus one, my person, my soulmate. Let's dance this dance together for the rest of our days. Somebody might really love to dance here as well. This always reminds me of a wedding, you know, that very first dance that a couple has after they get married. That's what it reminds me of. So perhaps there's a future marriage here for some of you. Rhythm. I guess you need music in order to dance, right? So this card does say we have so much chaos going on throughout the world. And it's true, you know, with this pandemic and the craziness still going on globally. And, you know, might be affected by what's going on here. And it does say I have to tune it out when it gets to be too much. Before I know it, I'm in my own little world where it's just me, my thoughts, my music, and songs that uplift me, songs that calm me, because it's about us. You are the rhythm in my heart. So there's references to music that's coming through here. Wow. What else, please, for Scorpio? This could have been an issue for some of you. Okay. This one says insignificant. I feel so insignificant, so small. You treated me like an afterthought, like I didn't matter, always putting me last on your priority list. I feel like I'm being sucked into this never-ending abyss of darkness and sadness. You've knocked me down for the last time. No one will ever make me feel this small ever again. Okay? And therefore, that might have something to do with the Ten of Wands here. You know, feeling like someone has taken you for granted, making you feel small and insignificant, as that card says. So there are definitely choices that need to be made to break free from that type of energy that has a lot to do with the past. Let's grab one more card here. We have weight, okay? Sometimes having patience is excruciating. We just want to take action, try to fix what's broken, what's not working in our relationships. Allow divine timing to do its thing. Don't make any hasty decisions. Take a deep breath, just relax and wait. Just wait. What's meant for you will come back to you. It's true. You know, life will find a way. The universe has your back. If you guys are meant to reconnect and come back together and find happiness again, you will. Just trust in that. Look at this bottom of the deck. We do have the twin. You are my twin flame. You are the other half of my soul. No one else could ever come close to the type of intense spiritual connection that we are blessed to share. I'm honored that you are mine to explore this thing called life with. My life partner, my best friend, my soul spouse, my forever love. That is how they see you, as their forever love. And I kind of feel you're on the same page, that you feel the same way, because twins often do mirror each other. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to pull from the Ghostly Whispers of Love Oracle. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. Some of these messages, especially for those of you who relate to a loved one who has passed on, it does not have to be a romantic connection there. It could have been a parent, a relative, a friend who has passed on. So if they're wanting to communicate to you through these messages, you know, take from it what makes sense for you. But this can also apply to those who are in physical separation and not together at this time. That's really interesting, because they're dancing once again. Presence, can you feel my presence with you? Love dance, rhythm. So there's something about music, dancing, keeping the rhythm and the connection. And I really do feel for those of you who are connecting telepathically or in the 5D with your person, that maybe you do feel their presence, or you even dream about them, you know? We've got spirit. My spirit watches over you daily. So yes, of course, this can be for those of you who have lost a loved one who's passed on, and they're watching out for you, they're protecting you, they're blessing you somehow. But this could also mean that those of you who are in separation, you're spiritually connected, and you still feel their presence, as it says there. I can't believe it. Look at this. Look at that. It says dancing. Our souls are always dancing. Can't make that up, guys. We've got love dance and we've got rhythm right here. We've got this couple right here that's dancing as well. And then we've got more dancing. Okay, that's no accident. So some of you guys might really love to dance, and that could have been where you guys met, you know, at a social gathering where there was dancing. Maybe you both really love music. So many references to dancing. Wow. So take whatever part of that makes sense for you. All right, guys. So speaking of music and dancing, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here with a deck called Lyricism. This is by Bridget of Divine Essentials. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. All right. So wrapping things up here for Scorpio. Because you're amazing just the way you are. They don't want to change you. They love you for exactly who you are on the inside. The outside, the inside. They love you for everything that you represent. I'll be your dream. I'll be your wish. I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your hope. I'll be your love. Be everything that you need. They want to be there for you in every way possible. You're the closest to heaven that I've ever been. That is how you make them feel. You uplift them, almost as if they're floating on cloud 9. I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time. You know, so that clarifies that they've been feeling very lonely. I feel, and we already have this lonely message coming from the feminines. Okay, and when it comes to the masculine, they're feeling very nostalgic. They're missing the feminine. They are yearning for this connection, you know, hungering for someone's touch because they're lonely. They're yearning. You guys, I kind of feel you're both on the same page. Twin flames often are. Okay, that is coming through here. There are references to music, to dancing. So I feel that could have been something that you both really loved, or that's what brought you guys together. And you might even still be connecting through songs, certain songs that you hear that reminds you of this person. And there's something in the lyrics that's trying to deliver a message to you, perhaps. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. Scorpio, I do hope whatever part of this made sense for you, offers you advice that's helpful, and if you're interested in your own reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Take care.